What's going on, guys? It's me, Shugashu. We are back with another Musume video, and in this video we are back with Hishi Amazon to see if we can get one prepared for the CM coming up. Also, I wouldn't mind if, even if it's for dirt races, I still wouldn't mind if I did get her to UD, as long as I can get my first UD. But other than that, pretty much the same setup for Hishi Amazon. Nothing has really changed. Same card setup, same parent setup. I tried changing it up, but I couldn't get her dirt to a if I did change it up. So that's why I stayed with what I had. Other than that, pretty much, like I said, the same support cards. None, didn't change any of them. 2 speed, 1 guts, 1 wise, 1 power, and also the Yayoi friend card. But that's pretty much it. Same old, same old. So we're just going to jump into the training. But before we do jump into the training and also go over the comments, if you guys haven't joined a circle, or you guys are looking for a circle to join, feel free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request and join, and it will let me know that you want to join. But also go to the comment section and let me know that you sent the request, and also what your in-game name is, just so I know that it's you who sent it, and also I can match it and make sure that I'm accepting you into the circle rather than someone else. So yeah, that is going to be pretty much it for that, and we shall jump into the comments, but also the training itself. So as I load the comments, we'll just do another turn or so, but it shouldn't be so bad. Let's see. Sure. Alright, so the first comments are going to be from Nova. First one says, "He who shall not be named." That's not going to be used. "I'd rather use the bear dude in Zenless Zone Zero than him. Dudering ways will not defeat me." It's funny how Jude... Is it because it's a bear? Full-on bear. Honestly, I wouldn't mind to build him. It's just... with how expensive it is to fully build characters, it just doesn't seem worth it as of right now, because I'm getting close to level 60. So yeah, and then my characters are gonna want to be level 90. I say want, but I'm gonna want them to at least be ascended to be able to be level 90. And I know for a fact that ain't gonna be, that's not gonna be cheap. It's not gonna be cheap at all. But oh well, we'll just see what happens there. As for the next comment, says, "For Hoyo game, I expect to swipe. I was going to swipe more in Wuwa, but somehow I never needed to." Somehow. Somehow, he says. "Since you told me that weapon banner luck was a thing, I'm just like, yeah, all I ever needed to spend was on the characters. The redeeming feature in Zenless Zone Zero is that 4 and 5 stars are magical to use. I'm still going the free-to-play route since I got Chapter 2 and the story is starting to pick up, it seems." Well, I wonder why the more you progress into the story, the more it starts to pick up. Probably because you're progressing into the story, which is why it's starting to pick up. Just, I'm not surprised, is what I'm saying. I'm still going to free-to-play route, starting to pick up. I kind of wish the TV puzzles were faster, but that's the downside of ZZZ for me. For me, it's not really that much of an issue. I mean, if there is a way for them to make the, I guess, Hollow Zero a little bit faster, if they do something about the TV thing, then sure. If they keep it that way, I'm not gonna complain because I never really had an issue with the whole TV gameplay. As for, I mean, I'm pretty sure in Wuthering Waves, the 4 stars and five. I guess I guess the 4 stars and 5 stars. We'll just go with that. Are still usable regardless. It should be possible in any game, not just Endless. It's possible in all the other games Hoyo has made as well. I mean, it's possible in any game to be free to play. It's just, it all depends on the person. It all depends on the person. And of course, weapon banner luck is a thing, regardless of it being a guarantee. The whole point is you're getting you're getting your pulls early when it comes to the weapons. And on top of that, consistently at 20 pulls or 10 pulls per per weapon so far. So that is still pretty good. Because imagine, yes, would you have been saying the same thing if you had gotten Chun-Li, but instead of getting her weapon in 20 pulls, you got it in like 60, 70 pulls instead? I think that was more like normal rather than getting all your weapons at 20. So, yeah, definitely still luck because you're using way less, way less of the asteroids or whatever they call it there compared to. We'll use myself as an example compared to myself using 10 pulls worth while I went full 60, 70, one of those. Yeah. I know you don't believe in luck, and I can relate since I think the pulls are very RNG. In my case, I just complained that I need more money to throw at it to get what I want. Yeah, it is very RNG, as in like we all know that there are computers and stuff behind all this. it's it's like the lottery too. I mean, they're just what? Picking random numbers out of a ball? Getting a ball out of a like a whatever it is. I don't watch what it was. I'm just trying to remember what I've seen in the past. But yeah, it's just basically the lottery. That's how RNG it is. I mean, if luck was a skill, definitely people would be winning the lottery more often. For reverse, I like I'm like not really leveling up anybody right now. I have all the meta characters raised. For Regulus and Juvius are kind of meh. I kind of, had no choice but to bring up Regulus. She was all I had along with Melania after pulling for Melania. So she was kind of high priority for me that rather than low. And with Drew, I don't have Juvius. It's fine to follow what I pull, but I'm going the full meta route. I don't care much if somebody on YouTube is telling me, oh, this is the more free-to-play option and whatnot. I'm going full meta even if I have to break my wallet in half. The next one to look out for is a plant healer called Vila. Apparently she'll make Solthabi obsolete until they buff her again in 5 to 6 months. I mean, so far, I've been okay since 37s and 6 and Jiu and Isolde. So far, I've been okay with with those pulls so far. But honestly, like I said, I'm still just gonna follow what you pull, meta or not. It doesn't necessarily matter to me. It doesn't necessarily matter to me. If I know Nova's gonna pull, then that means the character's gonna be good. That's pretty much it. That's how I see it. Which I don't mind. I mean, do I? I mean, reverse is one of those games for me, so it's okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I mean, it's just like any other game, not just Pretty Derby. Just pull for the characters you want to pull. For me, though, in reverse, you know my priority in reverse. Plus, at the same time, if you're just gonna pull for meta characters, then it makes it easier on me. It makes it easier. I'm like, oh, all right, it's a meta character. Sure, I'll try and pull for the character. Why not? It's not like I have much anyway, so I'm just gonna pull when I can. And if it's whenever you pull, then sure, I don't have any complaints. But I'll look out for a plant healer, because my main hit healer has been Medicine Pocket this whole time. So yeah, I wouldn't mind another healer regardless, I guess. Soldier 76 is actually an Overwatch reference, so you missed the mark on that. I actually wouldn't have known because I haven't played Overwatch a single second. I wouldn't have known. I know nothing about Overwatch. Nothing. So surprising, surprising or not surprising. Surprising but not surprising on why I missed that. So yeah. I mentioned it before. I never played Overwatch. I never played Valorant or any much like online first person shooter games. It's been a while, but I've never played those too specifically. And then, oh god, my Zenless Zone Zero account is bricked. At least this is how I feel when I go from Wuwa to Zenless Zone Zero. I never bothered to reroll, so I guess it is what it is. I don't know why you say your account's bricked. I don't know why. Oh, at least from how you feel. Oh, I guess because your characters, I guess? Maybe? Maybe. I'm not sure. I never bothered to reroll, so I guess it is what it is. I mean, I didn't bother rerolling in Wuthering Waves nor Zenless Zone Zero. I'm doing perfectly fine, so you're okay. You're okay, unless you wanted to spend like another 30, 45 minutes, I think. At least I didn't think you would. So, yeah. Wait, there's a guaranteed 5-star? I didn't know that for Zenless Zone Zero. I'm assuming you have to get to 300 pulls. No, what was it? So the 300 pulls, yes, that is still a free pull, but in the beginning, the first 50, 60 from the 70, from the standard banner pull was the guarantee that you get in the beginning. So if I'm not mistaken, it was Rena from what you said. So kind of surprised you kind of surprised you forgot, because you did tell me this, that you did get Rena, and that should have been your guaranteed 5-star if it was way early in the game. It's just the way they did it, or I guess I want to say advertised, but the way they showed it wasn't a separate banner like in Wuthering Waves, where it was like the beginners or novice banner, whatever it is. In Zenless, what they did was on the bar, they put the amount you needed, like 50 or 60. I don't necessarily remember, but it wasn't as much. And it was discounted at 8 per 10 pull. So it kind of disguised itself as just a normal standard banner, but it did count towards your. It should have counted towards your 300 in the beginning, regardless. So yeah, you knew about it, forgot about it for what it seems, and just forgot about it. So yeah, aside from the 300 pulls, there was that pull. Like mine was Rena as well, so like I said, you knew, but you didn't know at the same time. It's a little weird, because you did tell me that you got your first 5-star. Um, did I even get? Oh, what am I doing? What am I clicking? Okay, I did. I just wanted to check if I'd gotten enough. And then it's day 14 of Kamo Musume Code. Have you really been adding Kamo Musume to your comments and for 2 weeks also? Did you basically start doing that whenever the day Tanoki left for Japan and then still kept doing it? If you have been doing it for 2 weeks, I wouldn't have noticed, but because I just kept reading it. But dang, if it has been 2 weeks, I don't know what to say. And then the last one, yeah, the last one from Nova says, give me a sec. Why don't we? Yeah, let's just do this. McQueen and Ryan are the exceptions to the rule. Ryan? McQueen is flat as the Great Plains, but I do like a good Ojo-sama personality. Ryan, her hair. I just can't. Sure, she has great plot, but that hair. It should be a cardinal sin, to be honest. Yeah, I never really liked their hair. I don't know how Ryan is an exception to the rule if we were talking about petite, as in McQueen, and Ryan, who you said has a great plot, but we were talking about petites, and I said McQueen as an example because she is one. But Ryan isn't, so I don't know how she's an exception to the rule. But she fits your what you want. It's just her hair. It's just her hair. So, I'm pretty sure Ryan isn't, right? We've seen Ryan. You said she got a... we'll see. Hold on, let me see. Ryan... I just put Ryan on Google. What am I gonna look for if I just put Ryan? Yeah. I don't... Yeah, I don't know how they're in the same exceptions. But I'll let you explain it yourself. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be something like an exception to the fact that to the Umas you like, the only is because of her hair. I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking. I could be wrong. Because, you know. But other than that, that is pretty much it from Nova. Appreciate it. All the comments as always. The next one is going to be from Eugen. After I posted a comment from yesterday's video, I got a better twin turbo with Dirt S aptitude, so my practice lineup is updated at best in my thinking. At least I got a better twin turbo. That's a good thing. Not only that, got a Dirt S aptitude, which I thought would be kind of hard because I think Turbos is at an F, but I think it's a G. Where I don't. Can you still get it as a G? I don't think so. I think F is like the bare, like the farthest you can go. I don't know. I haven't trained a G because a G to an A at least because I was never confident in it and I didn't think it would go to an S, but I never did it. But about the dude, it's not intentional as well, but Nova called it for like a secret chant for a summon. Oh no. I'm just reading the comments. But yeah, I feel you. Like I said, I don't once in a while it would seem like it based on how he says it, but I know he means no harm. Like he said, all fun and games. And I'm pretty sure that you saying he hopes for people's for a dude is not intentional as well. Like I said, it's just all fun and games here. But let's see. I got Yainu Muteki from the other day, so my daily legends race is the normal smart falcon since I need only 36 more pieces compared to Halloween Digiton that needs more 59 fragments. Yeah, seeing that you could only do one a day, I would go with the lower one too. And then for which Uma to use, I think we'll go for the wait and see on who's the best in the training will be. It's hard to tell between Tadomai and or Aguri. About the room matches, it's CM format, so send 3 Umas as a team, so it's a 3v3v3 battle, so just send your placeholder CM team. So here is today's room match ID. Yeah, I figured that having the full team would be better because assuming that it was CM format, because we're preparing for the CM, it had to be 3 people. I just wasn't sure if the 1 or 3 Umas were truly necessary because of that. But well, there you go, Tanoki. There you go. And like always, the room ID numbers are on Eugen's comments, so go check it out. And continue on with the comment. It says, my lineup is the same, but Twin Turbo was updated from UE9, or I guess from what you wrote, EU9, but it's all good. UE9 to a UD5, and she got more muscles, more power. So don't be overwhelmed by the rank. I'm still looking out for skill activations. I'm not sure how we won against Nova's high rank Uma, but who knows? B? Like I said, I don't know the results because I don't necessarily see them or go look for them. Like, we both beat him in different races, or as in one of us or both of us just didn't get last place. That's what you're saying. Well, all I'm saying is that it must be his skills. I don't know how else he would lose, especially against me. Because he should have better skill options. At least that's what I would think. At least that's what I would think, seeing that he has the better support cards. So I don't know how we would beat him. And on top of that, all his Umas are dirt Umas, and he does have Kapana Ricky as well. And my team is just my team. It's nothing special. So I'm quite surprised to see that I may have outplaced them in the training. Yes, it is training or practice races, but I know I've said that I've seen Umas, lower rank Umas beat higher rank Umas, but the gap wasn't that much of a gap, I would say. So I don't know. I don't know. That's quite confusing. And then Tanoki had responded saying, joined again, this time with 2 Umas now built up. Other than that, thank you for the comment, Eugen and Tanoki, for replying. The next couple comments are going to be from Tanoki. And the first one says, guess I was just completely out cold last night. I was just watching your video after work. I don't even remember getting out of the chair and heading to bed, then bam, next morning. So I'll answer the questions from 2 videos ago here. Assuming it has something to do with your Japan trip. I don't know if you did comment yesterday. I actually don't remember. I think you did. I want to say you did, but I don't necessarily remember. But moving on, I just went to another maid cafe. I went on a rainy night since I figured that would mean less of a crowd, but the Steins Gate one was not open that day. Unfortunate. My experience was interesting. Neither of the maids could speak much English, so I spoke Japanese, really pushed my limited Japanese to the max, but had a good conversation. Always fascinated to hear nice things about my country, because I was asking them if they had ever visited. Yeah, I would assume a rainy night would have been for a lesser crowd. Hey, but pushing your Japanese knowledge to the limit is probably not a bad thing. Probably not a bad thing. That's, oh, I guess one way to see where you're at, I guess. But I'm pretty sure it was a good experience regardless. I mean, you were able to have a good conversation, so yeah. I'm actually not sure if you've mentioned your country where you're from before, so I don't remember. I know Nuz, because he's mentioned it a few times, I believe. Um, I know guessed where Eugen's from, just based on guessed, and also kind of knew from where he said his time zone is, but I don't know if I had gotten confirmation. But yeah, oops, I left the comments. Uh, but I guess moving on, the Ramune bottle wasn't glass. Oh, oh, it was plastic with a lid that you could turn and just get the marble after drinking. I've actually never seen a Ramune bottle like that. Even the most recent one I've drunk or bought a while back, like a month or two ago, not even a month, like 2, 3 months ago. It was still the glass bottles that I was used to, so I wasn't even aware there was plastic Ramune bottles. I guess I wasn't the only one who wanted it as a souvenir if they started designing it this way. Or maybe it just makes more sense to manufacture them this way now, since it would be easier to insert the marble. I think also um, plastic to glass be more. I'm assuming it'd be cheaper if we're talking about, it being better or designed this way for the companies. It'd be technically cheaper, I'd say, because glass to plastic and all that. But yeah, I didn't know that, so good to know that there's actually plastic bottles of Ramenade. Funny enough, I actually necked another pachinko ball when I went to Hokkaido, so now I have 2 pachinko balls. Then I have been to Tokyo, but I was 6 at the time. Did I fail the training? I did. And it wasn't even that much. I don't even know how much it was because It was basically halfway through my energy, so that was dumb. That was dumb. But I was 6 at the time. I figured I did pretty much all there is in Tokyo since I was already there. Then my next trip to Japan, I can focus on other places. Yeah, that's definitely the way I would do it, at least for myself. I focus on Tokyo and then expand my way out of there. Or main focus Tokyo, but if I did want to go out of the city, probably check it out for, you know, when if possible, I'll check it out. If not, I'll probably try to knock down Tokyo before doing that. Maybe. And then lastly, started to train for the CM and my team is Aguri Cap and that's it. And that's it. Really concerned about a dirt CM, so considered pulling for the swimsuit Tarumai. Ended up pulling in the 8 Uma banner instead. 10 tickets. Favorite star. 1 gold. Flips to rainbow. Kapano Ricky comes home. Well, that's 1 dirt Uma. You should be... That's 1 pull you should be glad happened because of the timing of you getting a dirt Uma for a dirt CM, and it happens to be the best, if not, or one of the best, if not the best dirt runner in the game so far. At least that's how I've seen it since her release. So I'm not sure. I'm just saying what I've felt and known. But my CM team will likely be Aguri Cap, Kapano Ricky, and I'll try Ballroom Ruby if I can somehow rig her into a dirt Uma. The only thing I'm worried about Ruby is that she has a G. So I don't know if you can get an S from a G. I know from an F you can. Obviously, you can get it to an S. I think the most you can get is an A, maybe. Maybe, I'm not sure, but you can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just guessing here because I'm not sure. But if you can make it work, go for it. I guess. I guess. But other than that, thank you for the comments, Tanoki. And lastly, from Nuz, it says, oh, I haven't watched a vid in a while. I mean, I haven't been on YouTube. Which is locked in doing my uni work, finished my master's report. Now just studying for the exam I had to redo. I'm gonna try to do 1 to 2 runs a day now since I'm busy, but haven't even done a run this whole week. So essentially playing catch up. I mean, it's a master's report. Kind of takes priority if so I don't blame you. Gotta stay locked in for, That's all good. Also, I had to do another exam, so can't blame you. But yeah, it's all good, man. No worries. Thank you for the comment. Appreciate it as always. And also thank you to Nogi, Eugen, and Nova for the comments as well. Just like always, appreciate it. But other than that, about the training, honestly, I don't know yet. It just feels like it's just going. It just feel like it's going. That's all I can really much say. Like nothing really stands out. I mean, my speed could have been already at 1200 if it wanted to. We lost the lottery here. That's why she got sad, and now we're just gonna continue doing what we do. I probably should have just done it, but whatever. Sure. Oh, I forgot to mention, they I saw that they released a second Teo figure, and it's her second outfit. Honestly, I still wouldn't mind getting it. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna go for it. Which I should, because I've mentioned it before that I missed out on the first Teo one. So I don't know if I want to miss out on this one. A hard decision. Is it? It is, because it's like a good amount of, it costs as much as the Kita and the Duramente figures, but if you're wondering where the Duramente figure's not out yet, it comes out later this month, or this year. So yeah, you could say it was a very early, very very early birthday gift to myself. That would pretty much sum it all up. So yeah. Although, even though it get released on my birthday month, it still wouldn't matter, because I don't know how long it'll take to actually make it here once it's shipped. I don't know if I got the same shipping as I did with the Kita one. If I did, it'll take like 2+ months. If I had done a different one, then I think maybe 2 months max, but I don't know. And then I think next week is 1.2? 1.2 for Wuthering Waves. But I don't think I'll be pulling, so there won't be a summoning video or banner video at all. Mainly because I'm not pulling. But whatever update to the story and all that, I'll definitely do. I think Zenless is next week as well. I'm not sure. I think it is, because when Chun-Li came out, Zhu Yuan came out as well. So I think they are like at the same time. But for Zenless, for sure, I'll be pulling for Chingy. Jane Doe, not sure yet. Not so sure yet. Yeah, we did that. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the training itself. I mean, the stats doesn't seem too bad. I mean, with Wise being the lowest out of all the ones that I want pretty high. Like, where is it? 700? Not even 700. I gave it more credit. 564, you know. On top of that, speed is not even at 1200 still. So I'm not even sure I'm not even sure how it's gonna end at this point. And we're not getting any rainbow trainings as much, at least, is what it feels like. I probably should have rested there. Probably would have been a better option, but oh well. Yeah, it's just rest. Oh, another thing. I did finish watching Blue Exorcist, all caught up. I gotta say, my personal opinion without any spoilers, season 3, I didn't expect it to go, one, the villain group or whatever, didn't expect it for them to go that route. And the stuff that happened in there. I mean, one of them I figured it was about time for that character to kind of get their moment, or I don't know how to word it, but like, yeah, like basically their moment. Um, there's their story, character development type of deal. I guess goes for both two characters, I guess. But it was good, in my opinion. I did enjoy it. Still had like the same comedy parts that it had aside from the story. And it, honestly, seeing where it left off, gotta see how it continues. And now I don't know what to, well, I don't know what to choose from what I want to watch. I don't know what I'm feeling. Like, do I want to slow down the pace? Do I want to just have more of a chill pace? Or do I want to keep the same pace going or speed it up a bit? I don't know. But it's gonna, I don't know what to watch. There's just too many that I've built up over the past couple months, few months. So, yeah. There's just a lot for me to choose. Yeah, why is it just not having it? Doesn't want to give me a rainbow training for Wise. Which is surprising because a lot of the time when I trained Hishi Amazon, Wise was never a problem. At least that's how it felt like. Oh, so I guess for the weekend, there are things I want to catch up on. I need to double check Wuthering Waves if I finished everything possible in 1.1. Also, just to make sure. Same thing in, no, I think Starville should be fine because I did finish the story, but I do have the event to get the dupes for the new alternative March 7th. I guess we'll just call it that. And then I need to check Genshin. Genshin, I've just been doing my dailies. Haven't really been paying attention to what's going on in the event. Although I do know what's going on. It's just I didn't want to start it yet. The no break, I do have to do the new, what's this? Huh? Or it was just telling me that I could raise this. Actually, I don't even know why I didn't raise it earlier. But oh well. I guess that's what it is. Whatever. What was I saying? Snowbreak. And then I'll also check up on reverse to see if there is something I need to do, because do I necessarily pay attention in reverse? I try to. I of course check the event, see what I can do. But yeah, it's not high in the priority list, sadly. Any other games that I need to check over the weekend? Oh, I guess Zenless, but I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, Zenless. I need to do the event. What event? I don't even know what the event is because I didn't even start it. I've been focusing on other stuff in the game besides the event. So there's that. But I do still want to do a lot of the other side missions or side commissions. And then I still need to do the finish up the 5 runs for the Hollow Zero. I'm pretty sure I did at least 3. Feel like I did 3 at least. Well, that shouldn't be bad. And then from there, I'm just trying to work on my characters because I do want to get them all to kind of the same level, and then also getting their skills as high as possible and all that, just pretty much the usual. And also, so I can also, been saying also a lot, but get started working on their disk drives, start farming for it right after I start finishing off their skills and all that. That way I can start increasing more of my stats. But so far so good. I mean, even without the right or the chosen drive disc, I've still been doing pretty good. So I would say that I'll probably need it if I were to try harder levels, but as of right now, it seems okay. There ain't no way that I didn't manage. I managed to forget about doing the last date earlier, but oh well. Oh well. Anything else? Do I feel like I need to do? No. Not that I know of. Not that I know of, at least, because I am not even sure. Oh well. But what else do I plan to do on the weekend? I mean, my room is still pretty good from when I last cleaned it. Some spots can use just a little quick reorganization, but that's pretty much it. Don't know. I mean, if I have time, then obviously I'll do whatever I can, but besides from the usual weekend stuff, I don't really necessarily know if there's anything else that I want to do. So I guess I'm okay. Maybe it'll be a chiller weekend and I'll just be able to catch up on my games and all that. Oh, and also finish recording the rest of the agent stories. I think I have 2 more left. Which also reminds me, I need to get the last one I did edited also to see if I can get it out by today. I probably can. It's just I need to check on the time. So, but of course the priority is Pretty Derby. I gotta get this one out. And whether or not I'm able to get the agent story out today. If I don't, then it'll be out on Monday. Which kind of works out as well, but I think I'll try my best to get it out today. So we did, from what I've seen, we did get an S on Dirt. Which makes sense, because I don't think I had any on Mile Distance. Now that I think about it. Okay. Yeah, I'd say this training would have been better if Wise didn't give me a hard time. Because it actually did give me a hard time being at like 500 by the summer training. The second one, to be more specific. Now, obviously, I can do this. I'll bring it up to 950, and if I can get another good one, it can possibly bring up to the 1100s, but honestly speaking, you know what? I'll do this. I'll try to get at least to an S, which it should be able to at this point. Then I'll also use the wise food. The reason why is because I don't have enough vegetables or whatever. Enough groceries to do the level 100 or the 100 ones or the best one. Then that was a second one, right? Right? I'm not even sure anymore, but I'm just gonna go with the flow. I'm pretty sure that was our second one. So this one should be the actual Ura Finals race. And then I'm completely wrong. I'm better off doing that. Right? This is the Ura Finals? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I was better off getting the Wise training because there was way more to get compared to speed. Huh. If to get 25k, you're guaranteed like a high UD or just a UD plus, and or even a UC. I don't know. I didn't even make it a 20k. Which would probably mean, I think in my extra trainings, I'm gonna try and time, I don't know. That means we're able to do way more of the food stuff throughout the training if we're supposed to make 25k. If we're able to make it 25k. So that's quite interesting. I don't know exactly how much I had before getting into the Uro finals. I want to say it was less than 15k for sure. At least that's what I think. At least that's what I think, but I won't remember. I definitely don't remember, but I don't know. These are a good amount. We do want that. I think I would have to pick and choose if I was to, or I just need more, what is it called? Skill points. But at least this wasn't even gonna be the good one because her speed's low and all that. So I'm just gonna pick some other random skills. Rather than trying to pick some good skills. I'm just gonna pick whatever. Since it's not the one I'm gonna train or bring over to the CM. Most likely. So I ended off with 1521 speed, 622 stamina, 1350 power, 1262 guts, and 1150 on wise with an S aptitude on dirt. Pretty much it. We'll not get the other one. As always, grab these two. And what did we end off with? I'm pretty sure we could have ended off with a low UE. Ooh, the end of this week. UF9. I mean, if you look at my Ys and my speed, inheritance, well, this one looks pretty bad, but I'm not gonna waste 30 on it. But yeah, I mean, my Ys, my speed, if it was 16 or my Ys was at 1200, would have been a UE. So I'm kind of just like whatever about it. I know I've gotten consistent trainings on the higher end of the UEs with Hishi Amazon, so I'm not really worried about getting a bad training. If anything, for myself, for me, that's just a bad training out of the way, and maybe it will help me get a better training in the next one or so. So with that being said, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. If you guys didn't make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought of the training run. Obviously, it would have been better. I'd like to have gone better than this Hishi Amazon specifically, so it is what it is. Still have to choose between Hoko Tatomine or Guri Cap, but it all just depends on whoever gets a better ranking at the end of the day. And also, let me know what you guys are up to for the weekend, what your plans are. For myself, I pretty much said it might just be a chiller than normal. But I'm still going to be doing the normal stuff and obviously keeping up with my other games and all that. And also most likely doing extra training for Pretty Derby. And yeah. But yeah, let me know what y'all are up to for the weekend. Let me know if there's anything else you guys want to talk about, or if you want to ask me anything. As long as it's appropriate, I'll go over it and answer your questions or whatever comments. And also, if you guys haven't joined a circle or you're looking for a circle to join, feel free to join the circle that I'm in. It's called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request join. It will let me know that you want to join. And then go to the comment section and let me know that you sent said request. And also let me know what your in-game name is, just so I know that the person I'm accepting is you. And just basically just matching the request to make sure that it is you. But other than that, that is pretty much it for the circle. Once again, hope y'all have a good weekend and thank you. Oh, that sounded weird. Thank you once again, and as always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
君はどうせ君だよ。